is a 5 millimeter glue down, so it's built on the same premise as our regular dry back products, but it is overall thicker, so 5 millimeters versus 2 millimeters, so over 2.5 times thicker. It also is more dimensionally stable. Our additives that are in the core of this make it more dimensionally stable, where we're shrinking less. Okay, so the other thing that is great is when you have a thicker body like this, it bridges over imperfections in the floor better and helps camouflage them better. So I'm not saying that we can go into a situation where we have a lot of chafing or concrete, rubble on top or whatever, but as long as the floor is relatively smooth, even if there's undulation in the subfloor where you get some hills, rolls, and valleys in it, that this floor will contour better with that type of insulation, where we maybe can't fix that with.
But the floor has to be smooth. It can't go over like a basement where it's 9x9 tiles that some of them are missing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right,
It's got to, the floor has got to still be smooth.
Yep. Right, got to be smooth. So the beauty is we're perimeter spreading this or full spreading this with a pressure sensitive adhesive and just loose laying it into that product. We're not clicking, or into that adhesive. We're not clicking it together in any way. Okay, so quick installation and very easy repairs with it as well.
Pros and cons. Teaching salespeople.
So, I would say the world today is all about that click. It seems easy. You click and go with DIY type of stuff or DIY type of product. Anytime we bring a glue into the equation, people kind of freak out about that a little bit. My take on that is that this is an easier product to install than a click, but the perception to an end user or maybe to a DC, maybe the click is a little easier. This being a vinyl product, you could get some expansion and contraction in it depending on your environment. We talked about that a little bit.
A little bit more shrinkage on this than your typical stuff. And since there's no click to hold it together, the gaps will most likely show up more.
Yeah, the other body on a click products is either an SPC or WPC core, where this is different than that. So
where would the shrinkage take place mostly? Mostly if it's cold?
Yeah, heat and humidity conditions, temperature conditions. When we go into a basement, let's say, we should be paying attention to what the concrete's doing down there. If we see standing water in a basement, red flags going up, hey, we got to fix that, type of thing. Same thing with this product. We make sealers and different things that can help this product going in. We want to watch environmental conditions when we're putting this down as well.
So this is not sold as a waterproof floor because water would...
Well, it can be waterproof, but if you're thinking of the idea, if you have moisture in concrete where you're trying to glue something down to it, trying to glue to wet, don't work, so that would apply towards any glue down type of product. So we handle this just like a glue down product, but we just want to make sure we don't have any outstanding or underlying problems that are pre-existing for us to go in and when we start installing this. But totally different concept than that glue down.
What's the difference between that glue down and the way that you lay the glue on this one? Is it?
Same application, so you can
Same
trowel it on.
Okay.
We're approaching the installation the same way.
Okay.
So preparing the subfloor of the concrete the same way. We're using the same type of adhesive, whether it's trowel or roll-on, the same way. Just overall a thicker product and more dimensionally stable. Also, the wear layer on this is a 20 mil, so it's even more durable, more abrasive resistant. But and here's the other thing: is perception of the quality on it. Handing a customer something like this heavy plank, this fancy backing that's on it, that does have a purpose to it. But people see the value in this. When you're looking at a 2 millimeter product, that being that thin, they're kind of like looking at it like, what's this going to do? How is this going to perform? This just naturally looks like it's going to perform better. This backing does serve a purpose. We mentioned that you can perimeter set it. So think of the field being loose laid, the perimeter being glued. This can be done that way. So that backing on there, when this is laid in spot long enough, that backing actually almost, I don't say it adheres, but it definitely keeps it from moving. You'll almost feel a grip to it. So when you go to pick it up, you'll feel like almost you got to pull it up and get that release on it to get it up. Right. And when you do that in a large area with the perimeter bond to it, it creates everything like it's a unit now. So it's not lifting, and then the weight of this also keeps it down in place, you know, so you don't get that edging, you know, the ledging on the sides of the planks going together too. So that heaviness, that weight of this holds it in place better as well. So
Stairs?
we can do stairs with it, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually make matching treads, full transitions, matching transitions, for it. So your T-moldings, your reducers, all that kind of stuff. And then you have two options on your stair nosings, a regular stair nosing or a full tread.
So there are corresponding.
Yeah, and then the colors are available in a click as well. So if you ran into a situation, let's say our DC sold this in a way a click would be a better application, we could transfer it into a click sale as well. So
Very nice.
Not on all colors.
all but that one.
Okay.
So depending on which way we go.
The
Now,
gray is going away anyway, so.
yes, warm tones are in.
Corresponding shoe molding?
Yes.
Cool. Any other questions?
Yes. So cool stuff.
Questions, anybody? All right, thank you.
Okay.